Imagine cracking open a sealed tomb that has rested undisturbed in the Egyptian desert for over 3,000 years. Amidst the dust, the gold, and the relics of a fallen empire, archaeologists made a discovery far more miraculous than any jewel. They found pots of honey. And the most astonishing part? If you were to dip a spoon into that 3-millennium-old jar right now, you could spread it perfectly onto your morning toast. It would not just be safe to eat, it would be delicious. How does a simple sweet syrup outlive the very civilization that harvested it?
In our world, decay is the ultimate, inescapable rule. Leave an apple on the counter, and within weeks it becomes a thriving, moldy metropolis for bacteria and fungi. Every organic material on Earth eventually surrenders to nature's microscopic recycling program. Every material except one. Honey stands in complete, stubborn defiance of decay. To understand this immortality, we have to stop looking at honey merely as a food and start looking at it as an extreme, highly hostile alien environment, a place where life simply goes to die.
If you were to shrink down to the size of a microbe and land on a drop of honey, you would not find a sweet paradise. You would find yourself in a microscopic, utterly barren desert. Honey is overwhelmingly composed of sugar, with an incredibly low water content, usually hovering around 17%. In the microscopic world, water is the fundamental currency of life. Without it, absolutely nothing can survive, grow, or replicate. But honey is not just passively dry, it is aggressively, dangerously dry.
Let us imagine a lone, wandering bacterium floating through the air. It naturally lands on the surface of our golden desert, hoping to find a sugary feast and establish a brand new colony. In almost any other environment, this would be the rapid beginning of the rotting process. But the precise moment our microbial invader touches the honey, it realizes it has made a fatal, irreversible mistake. It has not landed on a meal, it has landed on a trap. The environment immediately begins to pull at the very essence of the bacterium's existence.
Deadly biological trap is driven by a fundamental, unstoppable force of nature called osmosis. Think of the invading bacterium as a tiny, highly pressurized water balloon and the honey as an infinitely dry, incredibly thirsty sponge. Because honey contains so little water and an overwhelming density of sugar, nature furiously demands a physical balance. The honey acts like a microscopic vacuum, relentlessly sucking every single drop of moisture out from inside the bacterium's cell walls. The microbe is instantly dehydrated, crushed under the immense pressure of osmosis. It dries out and perishes almost instantly.
But lethal dehydration is only the very first line of defense in this impenetrable fortress of preservation. Even if a remarkably resilient spore somehow managed to withstand the extreme, crushing drying effect of osmosis, it would immediately run headfirst into another invisible wall. Honey is highly, surprisingly acidic. Its pH level hovers around 3.9, which makes it roughly as acidic as a raw tomato or a sharp squirt of grapefruit juice. For human taste buds, this just adds a subtle, delicious tang. But for microscopic organisms, attempting to swim in honey is literally like trying to swim in a vat of corrosive acid.
And if extreme desert-like drought and severe burning acidity were somehow not enough, the bees themselves add a final, brilliantly engineered layer of protection. When bees diligently collect flower nectar, they mix it with a highly specialized enzyme from their own stomachs called glucose oxidase. As the honey slowly matures and breaks down, This specific enzyme triggers a continuous chemical reaction that actively produces hydrogen peroxide. Yes, the exact same powerful antiseptic you might use to clean and sterilize a scraped knee is naturally woven into the very fabric of honey. It acts as a perpetual built-in chemical weapon against any surviving bacteria.
Extreme suffocating dehydracy through the brutal force of osmosis, a fiercely acidic environment that burns invaders, and a slow-release antiseptic chemical weapon designed by insects. It is this exact miraculous trinity of extreme biological and chemical warfare that makes honey the ultimate undefeated survivor. It is quite literally a food naturally engineered to reject the very concept of decay. So the next time you drizzle that thick golden syrup onto your morning toast, take a moment to truly appreciate what you are consuming. You are not just eating a simple everyday sweetener. You are tasting a timeless masterpiece of natural chemistry, the only food on Earth that truly outlives civilizations.